6-month Upgrade Your Life challenge has been an eventful ride. I wanted to share with y'all some things that I've learned along this journey so far. So number one, I feel like when it comes to reinventing yourself, we like to pile on so much at once. From this journey, I realized that's just simply unrealistic. You have to start tackling certain tasks one at a time, or at least get some started before working on the next. When I first started, I had this idea that I wanted to lose weight, I wanted to make more money, I wanted to socialize. Got overwhelmed really fast to the point where some things I just had to put on the back burner. Putting my weight loss journey on the back burner was what I needed. When it comes to losing weight, there's so much more than just working out. There's your mental, there's getting your sleep together, there's eating right, there's having the time to be able to prep these meals. There's so much that goes into that. It's very taxing on my body. I was very tired, I was very drained a lot, and I was sore a lot. What I decided to do was just put that on the back burner for now and work on the other things that I was focusing on, which was bringing in more income to supplement income for my monthly expenses. I would do VHO, selling cookies for college. I do have my website up, so if you would like to support that or know more about that, I will leave a link down below. I'm networking with people, I'm socializing. I've been more active on my social media pages. Y'all, when I say editing has been, editing is the most taxing part of doing content. And a lot of the times I don't know how to come up with captions, or I don't know what to say to really make people engage with my videos. But I realized the more I say that, the more I will be in that position. So I started telling myself, I do know how to engage on social media. I do know how to attract some people to my videos. I do know how to post. I do know how to make captions. I started telling myself these things, and I'm starting to believe these things. And I honestly believe it's working because I've gotten more followers, I've gotten more engagement. On this journey that I'm in, it's very important to just know yourself, know like what it is that is overwhelming for you, know what you can take. Don't try to take on too much at once, and it will be challenging and you will want to quit at the end of the day. Don't do that. Do what you can with what you can. And another thing that I want to say is like, don't take failure as a means to quit, because you only truly fail when you quit. I've messed up so much in the things that I've done, but it's like I just keep trying and I keep starting over and I keep learning from my mistakes. I'm learning on this journey because I'm doing things I've never done before. So I'm not expecting myself to be perfect at these things, but I am learning. Like literally being on the podcast was on my bucket list. And y'all, I'm about to be on a podcast. I'm somebody who stutters. I'm somebody who says a lot. I'm somebody who get absent-minded. I'm someone who's not used to having their voice being heard. And here I am having the opportunity to be on not just one podcast, but two. I'm booked for 2 podcasts. Like, do things within due time for you. Because last year, I've always wanted to be on a podcast, but it wasn't until it really just aligned. It all just makes sense at this point, and it makes no sense for me not to take on this journey the way that I want to. So another tip that I have is just to embrace the journey, fall in love with the journey and not so much the destination. There's so much joy and being able to see myself really put effort towards being the person that it is that I want to be. You don't let people discourage you. Don't let people discourage you. You don't even have to share your plans with anybody but yourself. Put it on the vision board, write it down on note cards, write it in your mirror, write notes to yourself, but tell yourself that it could happen and watch it happen. And you don't really need to tell anybody nothing. Everything that it is that you want to accomplish, write it down. Write it down and write it multiple times. Write it in multiple places. If you have to leave a note card in your car, in your sun visor, if you have to leave a note card on your desk, in your purse, if you have to leave a note card under your pillow, write it down multiple times so you can consistently remind yourself of the goals that it is that you want to achieve. You're going to start aligning your actions with your goals. You're going to start aligning your circles with your goals, like, because you're going to consistently see this, like, oh, this is something that I want to achieve. Let me work towards that today. You want to make it your priority to prioritize yourself, because that's the way you're going to be able to move forward. And when I say y'all, I'm literally like a couple of months ago, I ain't gonna say a couple of months ago, but a year ago, I was so deep in depression. You could have not paid me to believe that I would be living this life that I'm living today. And I'm so happy that I took on this 6-month challenge, because I'm literally bettering myself week after week after week. I'm making progress. I'm getting better. When I decided to take on everything at once and realized it was overwhelming and I could have easily just quit and not move forward. Instead of quitting, I prioritized, and I was able to move forward more efficiently that way than trying to take on everything at once, because now I could focus on these particular things, and it's going smoothly. So now I have this in rotation, and now I have this under control. Now let's add this next level of opportunity for change, and that has been working so well for me. So I just wanted to share that with you. Your girl's wardrobe has dramatically improved. I have clothes, I have pajamas. That's something I always really wanted, was pajamas, and it might seem so simple to some, but that's not something that I'm used to. I have pajamas now. I've been shopping on Shein. I've been shopping on TikTok. I've been doing my thing. And you probably like, oh, how's you doing this when you only make $2,000 a month? I told you, I hustle. Hustles don't stop. They keep going, make things happen. So small steps is getting me to my bigger goals. So I'm very just happy, and I'm happy that my kids get to see this. Y'all, I graduate in 11 weeks with honors at that. Within this next month, my goal is to make at least $500 selling cookies. Does that sound crazy to you? Does that sound crazy? I don't know. I hope not. It don't sound crazy to me, so I know we can achieve it. I want to make $500 selling cookies in the next month. So stay tuned to see if we're going to make that happen. Definitely make a growth challenge for yourself. It is totally worth it. I want to just encourage you to just really work on yourself and become that person that it is that you want to be. Become that happy that it is that you want to be, and live the life that it is that you want to live, because you have the choice to do that. So let me go ahead and head out, y'all. It's about to start getting dark. I live in Atlanta, and these young men be outside. So let me go inside. But yeah, I thank y'all so much for being here. You made it to the end of this video, and I'll catch you in another one. Bye.